Marcellus, you giving the Nuggets any chance to get back in this series?
Oh, yeah. I'm giving them a chance, a great chance. Chris, you weren't on with us earlier when I dropped some of my nuggets in terms of what this team is the last 2 years. You caught that? Pretty funny. Last 4 playoff series from this team, they've come from behind to win or at least take a lead in this series in those last 4 playoff series, including the 2 this year, down 3-1, still finding a way to win those series. So the Cardiac Kids, I mean, they're built for this, and it takes a Game 2 3-pointer from Anthony Davis to make this a 2-0 series instead of a 1-1 in the balance. So I think if you're the Nuggets, you're feeling good about yourself. But you know what? I'd like to hear someone else chime in on this since I've already won this.
Man, it's game over.
It's over?
Flip. Yeah, the series is done, Marcellus. Again, I told y'all, LeBron James, 22-0 when he takes a 2-0 series lead. But more importantly than that, when you look at ball, football, basketball, any sport with the ball in it, you only play so many winning performances, particularly if you are the lesser talented team. The Nuggets played a winning performance. Remove the scoreboard. If you watch the tape, you're like, man, the Nuggets really would have won that game based on that late game surge and that comeback that they had. You play a winning performance, but you still lose. The problem is you just had your winning performances, which are limited because you're only going to have so many winning performances against those Lakers. But you don't get a win for it because you don't get a W for a winning performance. You get a W based on whether you win or lose a game. So the reason the Nuggets are absolutely over and done for is that reason first and foremost. But also, Marcellus, you talk about it. You got to win the game between the ears. Remember when AD hit that last shot? There are 2 reasons why I know the Nuggets are done for. Because when AD hits that last shot, you just got to watch 2 things occur at one time. Those 2 players right there. One is finna bend over like his life is over, and the other tries to spike the ball like a volleyball. At that point in time, they realize it's over and done with. I just need you to realize it as well. Stop it. CB?
Well, look, first of all, you know Marcellus is not going to give the Lakers their props and say they're going to win it until they're holding the hardware, okay? He's still salty about that other team in the city. But, look, Acho, here's the one thing I'll say I disagree with you on. Denver will not give in mentally. We've seen that. I mean, they could have given in to the Jazz. They obviously could have given in to the Clippers. They won't give in even if they're down 3-0. I agree with you. The Lakers are the better team. The Lakers present clear matchup problems for Denver. The Lakers are going to the finals, but the question was, can Denver make this a series? And I do think they can make it competitive. Obviously, they need to win the night. They're not coming back from 3-0, 3-1 down or anything like that, but they do have reasons to believe. Nikola Jokic, for the first time in 6 games against this Laker team, seemed to figure something out offensively. He was good against Dwight Howard when he was defending him. He was good against AD's defense. We saw that on the last play of the game. That could have been the game winner. JaVale McGee gave him a little bit of problems, but the bottom line is Jokic may have arrived finally against the Lakers, and he can play well. Jamal Murray has progressively gotten better in each series in the playoffs. Assuming he continues to do that, the Nuggets have real reason to believe they can win this game tonight. And if they win tonight, they can think, hey, we've outplayed the Lakers for the better part of this series. We could easily be up 2-1. Here's their biggest problem. LeBron James. LeBron James knows what he looked like. He knows what he looked like in the second half of that game, right? He knows he didn't play well, especially after making all that fuss about I should have been the MVP.
But
so he's going to come out and try to have a signature performance. That's a problem.
CB, this is my point. LeBron didn't play well. The Nuggets played well. The Lakers still won. The Nuggets still lost. My biggest point in all this, but regardless of the stats, regardless of everything, is you're only going to play so many winning performances by the Nuggets, and LeBron is going to only contribute so many losing performances. The Nuggets shot their best shot. Like, you need to get that W. LeBron didn't play well, and they still won. And so that's why I don't give the Nuggets any chance, because even when you played well and should have won, you didn't. So now you just wasted a quality and winning performance because realistically speaking, 50-50, the Nuggets aren't actually going to win this series regardless. So they need to steal some. They need to steal one. They can't get one stolen from them. I know that.
The Nuggets can play better, though. The Jokic played really well, but the Nuggets can play better. Jamal Murray can play better. Michael Porter Jr. can play better. Several of the other players can as well. Obviously, you got a point about LeBron, but the Nuggets do have another level they can go to, as we've seen in all these other series, and I think they will tonight. I think they get this game tonight and make things interesting.
We forget LeBron had 12 in the first quarter and 26 overall, I guess. I mean, he can play better, but golly, y'all act like he just went out there and threw up donuts. Denver has outscored the Lakers in both fourth quarters, and including the third quarter and game 2. You win game 1 if you're the Lakers by 12 points decisively. You win game 2 by a buzzer beater from Anthony Davis from 3. You go from winning by a lot to winning by a little. That gives confidence to the other team. And you talked about why Jokic is starting to feel himself. It's simple. If you watch the games, you guys know I'm a basketball aficionado. The Nuggets are running some screen action to get Jokic on them guards. And then they're like, here you go. And Jokic has now figured that out. They've unlocked Jokic, as a lot of people are pointing out right now. So let's see how that plays out in game 3 going forward. With the mentality of the Nuggets that when their backs are against the wall, somehow, some way, they activate and show their best selves.